Welcome back everyone, Top Couples Deep to another One Piece chapter stream. It's been a while, it has been a minute. I think we did the last stream maybe 5 chapters ago. And we're back at it again. Had to take a small little break, but we're here finally. And I'm back at the perfect time because guess what? We've finished the flashback. And don't get me wrong, this flashback was up there, is peak. 10 out of 10. You know, I was talking to Sid about it and I was kind of like every time we go on a flashback, I'm kind of reserved. Like the Rocksteady's the back flashback was, I would say, good solid. I would say 9 out of 10. But this was a short, snappy flashback. It gave us the information we needed, and it went straight back to the story. I think it was perfectly paced. So yeah, unfortunately, guys, the gang ain't here. I tried to get Sid on board, tried to get Siraj. They couldn't make it, so I'm on my ones today. But we're gonna get through this chapter, and hopefully we've got the chapter review dropping tonight. So probably in a couple of hours. So make sure you watch that. Yeah, man. When all the groups here, man, then the debates can happen. It gets heated sometimes, but nah, man. Hopefully next week, I'm gonna do a stream again on Friday for One Piece if it's out, and we're gonna make it a bit earlier. So right now it's 4:30 UK time. I'm pretty sure it's a bit early EST, but a bit earlier. Or maybe I'll start streaming on Saturdays. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. I'll put up a community post maybe and see what time everyone can come on. What's the best time for everyone? So what's up, chat? I'm gonna butcher your name. What's up, Aline Bays, Sean Coxton? Yes, that is Gamer Subs. Shout out to Gamer Subs, guys. And right now, in a couple of hours, they have a big drop coming out. Actually, it's a collaboration with Bleach, one of my favorite animes out there. Yeah, and they're having a collaboration which is very limited. Is like buy one, you buy it, and you got limited stock. Is ABD is the code for 10% off. So make sure to check it out. And actually, wait, let me show you guys the link. Obviously, it's not literal bleach, so yeah. So drink bleach responsibly, guys. But let me guys send you the link. Hold up. I have to chill a little bit here. You know what I'm trying to say, trying to pay the rent. Alright, give me a second, hold up. Alright, we got the link. There it is. That's the link. Drink bleach. There you go. It's literally called drinkbleach.com. It goes to the Gamer Sub site, so don't worry, it's not dodgy. Alright, so let's start the actual chapter. Let me summarize what's been happening for those who missed out. I know it's been literally 5 chapters or 4 chapters since our last live stream for One Piece. So let me quickly summarize everything, so what's been happening. So Brook's flashback confirmed what we've been saying for ages. Brook he told us this. He told us exactly when we met him. He was like a god, a queen's god, or technically a king's god, right? Well, he said a royal god. And that was confirmed in his flashback. Also in his flashback, what was confirmed was we found out his relationship with Shuri, or Gunko. He was I would say the adopted brother, younger brother of King Reuben of this country called Asperia. And unfortunately, my girl, the queen, who was the queen later, she got... I've been, the second half, I would say the last 5 years, it's been very graphical, man. The shit we've been revealed, like what happened to Bonnie's mother. Because what happened to Bonnie's mother was kind of like, Ginny, it was kind of dark. If you guys understand what happened, she was kidnapped, and you can guess how Bonnie was made, right? And then the whole idea, we know this shit happens in the world of One Piece. It's pirates. Like, come on. It's kind of not. It's gonna be kind of bait that the grape word. They've been getting graped, and it's just that Oda is slowly revealing more and more the outcome of this unfortunate crime. Yeah, and we know the Celestial Dragons have been doing that for ages. They're horny, pervy guys. They look at the way they're eyed up, Shirahoshi. Like, it's just obvious. It's obvious that they've been doing this shit non-stop. And what happened with what's her name again? Candel or Cadella? How do you even pronounce her name? I call her Candel or Cadella. Yeah. What happened with her? Yeah, obviously she was fighting during the battle between the Celestial Dragons, and she got busted up and then ganked, and then boom, 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 boom. She had a baby after that. It's very messed up. Anyways, it's sad, man. It's sad how Oda freaking is trying to portray the graphical scenarios of our day and day. What happened in real life, innit? And evil people do it non-stop, innit? That's why we call them the Diddy Party with, what's his name again? Mr. Diddy. I forgot his name. The creepy looking guy. I forgot the celestial dragon name. But yeah, these guys are creepy pervs. And then Gunko is the byproduct of that. Similar to Bonnie. So far we have Bonnie and Gunko. They're like the new generation of celestial dragons. And then we've got Shanks. He's part of that crew as well. We've got Shanks. Because what happened to Shanks is technically Grape as well. I mean, his mother, because she got fooled, fooled and manipulated, coerced by Shanks's father. For Garland, Garling didn't just come in and just did it like outright, but he manipulated the situation. He coerced her. He gave birth, and then bam, he stabbed her, and then took over the country. So Shanks, Gunko, and Bonnie are byproducts of the evil celestial dragons and their crimes per se. Anyways, we finally come to the present time. This is and Brook literally recalling everything, and he remembered what happened, and he's asking for his friends for help to help save Gunko, right? So we finally come back. Yeah, in the last chapter we ended up with Luffy just in base state, stretching his arms all the way and smacked up freaking Emu he got slapped. But I would go back to that panel. What happened to the two messed up eyes? What two messed up eyes? Oh, are you talking about what's it called again? Her double iris. Okay, so for a while now I've been saying that the double iris is a representation of a devil or a spirit or possession. We saw it with Cavendish, we see it with Mihawk. I believe his sword and him are in sync, and his sword Yuru can actually see through his eyes, and he can see through his sword eyes. That's how Mihawk has the double iris, right? And whenever Hakuba comes out in Cavendish, we see two different iris, yeah? But yeah, this is actually different. This is not double iris. What happened with Shuri and also her father, they don't have double iris per se. They have something called heterochromia. So let's go back to that panel. He said, look at this. He said this. He said bipolar irises. That's what he called it. Bipolar. It's not double iris. Because double iris is basically when there's two rings around your eyes, double ringed. This is two different colors. It's heterochromia. I think they call it bipolar because it's two different personalities. And the reason why I think why he's looking for it, I think when it activates, it gives you your body. It's like you're special, and it gives your body a perfect. It becomes a perfect vessel. And I come to this because when you go to Cavendish, I should have probably got One Piece. I wonder what. Okay, One Piece. Yes, guys, I use Brave browser. If you guys, oh wait, you guys can't see what I'm saying. Give me 1 second. Hold up. There it is. Oh, there. If you guys go to Cavendish, you will see that my guy, when he's possessed, Hakuba, there it is. He has two different color iris. I wouldn't call this bipolar, but it is technically bipolar iris. It's heterochromia, and this is exactly what Gunko has and what my guy Guru has. But he said something like my one didn't activate. Maybe it will for Shuri, but I don't know. But I just think it just means that your perfect vessel. That's how I see it, and that's why she was wanted by Imu. Anyways, Imu got slapped up. That's the most important bit. Oh, this panel is so satisfying. Dang. All right, let's start the chapter. All right, gang, let's go. Boom. Shirki said Oda still killing mothers has me absolutely crying in laughter. You know what's funny? I genuinely believe, yeah, he did an interview. I could be wrong. It could be a rumor, but he was asked, "Why did you make all your characters without mothers? Like, what's going on here?" And he said, listen, the reason why I'm not going to reveal Luffy's mother anytime soon, or I don't talk about mothers, because I feel like, he said this, I feel mothers or a person mother in their life grounds them. And when they're grounded, they're limited in how they can explore the world. They don't do crazy shit. But a person without mother, they basically end up experimenting. They don't have anyone teach them how to survive, so they have to learn themselves. I'm paraphrasing what he said. I'm elaborating it per se. But he was explaining how a mother nurtures the child, but without the mother, the child has been nurtured by the world itself. Luffy just had Dadan, right? And Dadan really wasn't a mother. She was his mother, but not really, right? So he had to experiment. He had to do crazy shit. He met Shanks, that gave him inspiration. He went out. He met Ace and Sabo, and he grew like that. And same thing with Ace, Sabo, and then we got Zoro. We don't know. We see him as a young kid. He's in the dojo. His mother, I think, he passed away at a very young age, and his father got killed by some bandits. What, Sanji, his mother freaking died. She got sick. She died. Nami's mother, unfortunately, got shot. I mean, that was an adopted mother, but she got shot. You know. But yeah, I mean, like, everyone's mom, unfortunately, when they're missing, it just builds the character, because they're trying to grow up and learn how to live life through the experiences in the world, and we are growing with them. So I think that's what Oda's trying to portray. That's why he kills off mothers quite quickly. And unfortunately, the younger ones, I mean, so far we've seen who else? We had, when Cadell died, that was kind of sad. But that was, again, the sickness. She got sick and died. Who else died recently? We got, a lot of people kept saying 3 mothers in a row, but they were giving Blackbeard's mother as an example, but she's not dead. Blackbeard's mother, I think she was alive, and there was an interview where she was still alive till the recent times, but that could be quite old, the interview. Anyway, let's continue. Let's start the chapter. It's called The Cause, 1187. Cover request by Nibawar. Oh, this is Riju. She's having the life there. Okay. Alright. Luffy socks Emu. Boom! Bruh, this conqueror punch here. Look at that punch. Damage. He's bleeding. I'm actually surprised. What the heck? This is not even a joke. This is a very, very hard punch. Emu literally flies all the way back. Yeah, and then okay. So he summons his little mana little demons. Yeah, the fire thingies, and then I guess straight after, Loki's kind of impressed. He's like, make screen smaller. Let me do that now. Hold up, kid, guys. Hold up. Is that better? Oh, there it is. Let me actually zoom in for you guys as well, so we can read it together properly. Yeah. So. Alright, so you may have got a good one in, but that's the only thanks to all the damage I already dealt with. They're just trying to compete who's gonna damage him with more. You seem real beat up. Relax for a bit. Relax. Who do you think you are talking to? Whoa. Oh shit, he got tagged. Emu tagged him with his freaking little fire mana. Oh shit. Okay, I think each of them got tagged. Oh no. Emu's broken, man. So he's like, bastard, huh? Okay, so let's see what he does with this little. I think they're like homing missiles. Like once you get attached there, you basically you're screwed. Okay, let me zoom in. Oh shit, what's gonna happen next? Whoa, huh? He's trying to pull it off, but it's not coming off. It's not really hot. It doesn't seem to hurt that much. What's with this black fire? Emu's coming back at him, and then he instantly does some next level. Bro, look at that Dharma seal. Whoa, this guy's even more scary up close. Look at the Eye of Horus on his hands. It looks like, you know, it looks like kind of like embroidered out of him. Actually, it doesn't even look like a tattoo. But anyways, we're 10. We are what? He said 10. We are 2. Okay, sorry, that was kind of. We are to aim above the belly where the sword pierced him a moment ago. Okay, this confirms it. This confirms it, guys. Oh my god. I've been saying this while, and I hope this theory comes true. I was saying that Emu's god fruit, or devil, the devil itself, is the embodiment of the Eve tree. Hear me out. Or like the first fruit. And what it is, what I mean by that is like it's like the daughter of the sea. So the sea itself has it's like a conscious entity, right? The sea itself. The sea itself can bring spirits to life. We see that with the Cloud Bountyman. When Mary came to life, because of the love and haki the Straw Hats had for the ship, they gave it love, they took care of it. That was given to not just the ship, but it was given to the water that the ship absorbed. So, you know, the ship is made from wood. And the ship absorbed, because it is made from wood, it absorbed the water, and wood is also, like, once upon a time, it was a tree. Now it's technically a dead tree. So, but it is like a conduit for the water, the mother sea. So the mother sea is like flooding the ship, And then yeah, that energy that the Straw Hats had, yeah, the love, it channeled into the sea itself, and and the sea and Mary gave birth to the spirit Mary. That's how I understood the Cloud Bowterman. That's why they call it the water spirit, because it's not literally from the boat itself, it's from the sea. Remember that. Now I was saying, yeah, that emu's devil fruit, and every devil fruit per se, yeah, and Eve tree, long time ago. We're not talking about the so if you go to the mural, this it's talking about 3 worlds. One Piece mural, One Piece mural, boom. Okay, there's 3 worlds, and I think it just got confirmed by the anime. That I was saying this for a long time, but a lot of people were like confusing me here. The way I understood it was the left side of the drawing represents the 2nd world. The 3rd world is not drawn. The 3rd world is the prophecy for what's happening right now. Yeah, for Luffy's fight with Emu and Joy Boy's return, and basically they win over here. Yeah, that's the 3rd world. What's drawn here is not the 3rd world. What's drawn here is the 2nd world. Now, on the deep right, far right over here. Wait, let me zoom. Yeah, the far right is a world. It's not the Void Century. It's a world before that. I think that's like 3,000 years ago, or maybe 5,000 years ago. Like, but way back. Yeah, that's the 1st world. Now, in that world, let me go to it. Let me zoom in. Bloody hell, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let me try to see if I can get this one. That's annoying. Okay, so this world itself, I'm saying that when they did something to the tree, they basically electrocuted the tree. You can see it with some technology, the ancient technology. I was understanding it as they're trying to ionize the tree. And the tree, once it's ionized, yeah, it gains special properties where it can start absorbing the properties of the ocean into itself. And the ocean is what was special. The ocean gives life. We see that with Meri. We see that with a lot of things. Even the consciousness of the Sea Kings. The ocean gives birth to things, which relates back to actual science that scientists nowadays, they think life began in the ocean. There's something called biogenesis. Electricity long time ago, when the world was nothing. Electricity, it's just a theory, it's not a fact, right? Electricity from the sky, or lightning hit the waters, and non-living chemicals turn into living chemicals. That's one idea. It's called biogenesis. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is this, yeah. Look, they ionized the tree, and the tree gained properties to give life and spirit. And one of the life it gave, then it had the ability, like the sea, to take on haki of others and wishes of others, and it did that, and it created devil fruits. And I believe that Emu has an extension of that power. Look what Emu's doing here. Emu literally create life. These two are living. This flame right now is literally how do you say it, speaking. They have personality. Look, we're to aim above the belly where the sword pierced him a moment ago. Doesn't that remind you of Meri? Yes, guys. Oh, shout out to Sid again, guys. I know some of you are joining us. Yeah, Sid could not make it. He's burnt. I'm telling you, my guy's burnt. He's been doing a lot. So yeah, when it comes to streaming, it takes a lot of energy from him. But yes. Okay, so so look, they're talking, and isn't it? It's like living fire and flames, which is an extension of Imu. Imu's giving life through that. That's similar to the sea, the mother sea with Meri. That's how I understood it. Another point I want to make here, last thing before we continue reading. When Imu comes in to Elbaf for the first time, what comes to life? Houses come to life, trees come to life. Those two are wood objects, which are dead trees, right? Apart from the tree itself. What if all continents are tree stumps? That's a crazy theory, man. What are you saying, brother? And everything's wood. Nah, I don't buy it. I think they're just like our Earth and the rocks. Anyways, we come back. Damn it! What's this stuff? Is spreading. So the fire is spreading. Okay, so let me close that. Oh my god! All right, they're kind of getting freaked out, and my guy takes the opportunity to do a spell on them. Not a spell. He does one of his moves, and then he says, "Wow, this guy's even more scary up close. We're to aim above the body." Where the sword pierced him a moment ago. Damn it, what's this stuff is spreading. So they're going to his belly, his wound, and then my guy Emu does the attack. Stigma. Resentful demon sword. And from those fires Bloody hell, man. What the frick is this attack? Oh, shit. That's mental. That's meant. Okay, so he just basically make a homing point. That's kind of sick, actually. I can't even lie. That's actually mental. So remember these little fire thingies that went into the hole that was left on Loki. He went to his injuries, and when he did the stigma attack, yeah, it's just like a homing missile, and it goes to the end point. It goes from one end to the other. That is so broken. It reminds me of Minato's flying Raijin, when he has to put special seals and he can teleport to it. But obviously it's not like for like. Anyways, what's with this thing? Okay, so we come back to Gunko, because they want to help Gunko now, because they listened to Brook's story. So everything, all that flashback was Brook also telling them what happened. It won't break. Oh my god, how powerful was it? Nothing's working. This can't really be made out of ice, can it? It's more like diamond or something. Oh, whether it's ice or not, wouldn't she have already suffocated by now? Nah. Oh, Josh, you're right. Josh got a better. That's a good comparison. It's like Ging's ability from Bleach. You know, he can, but he extends his sword non-stop, right? But the way that worked was you literally put a like a target or like a homing missile with the fire onto your target, right? And wherever you are, your fire will reach to that point. So that's kind of crazy. And he turned his fire into a blade. So, anyways, ouch. Dummy. But look, it's cold to touch. Or actually, I'm not really sure, but you can't tell because he's dead, isn't it? Hey, you're right. When I touch it, I'm not really sure. Enough, you non-humans just can't tell. It's definitely cold. Hey, look, that's kind of broken. Brook and my guy Frankie might be immune to Loki's attacks. I mean, technically they can still be frozen though. Alright, so Loki, yeah, we come back to Loki. Oh my god, he got one shot. That attack, yeah, knocked him out. Literally, he went flying back to this freaking cube he made earlier. I'm surprised he didn't shatter it. It was that powerful. Bloody hell. Oh, I thought it was shatter the cube, but it didn't. Loki, huh? Watch out, the hammer. Okay, the hammer's gonna shatter it. It's gonna be some plot convenience. Watch. Let me see. Oh, no, never mind. It didn't do anything. What the frick, man? What is it made out of? So no, hammer didn't hit it. Or does it hit it, guys? Does it? It does. It looked like it hit it. Look, boom. That's why we got this little effect. But it didn't do anything. He just got squeak, squeak. Whoa, no way. Was he beaten? He was stabbed in the chest. Oh, Loki's down for the count. Now, do you know why they did that? Because I know for a fact Oda wanted Luffy to get his own dub. Because if he put Loki and Luffy, and my guy Imu's, soloing both of them, it'll be too much. Come on, it would be a bit too much. You'd be like, what? What's happening? A few minutes ago, Loki was actually doing some damage. And they were having, it was like a good fight, technically speaking. And we know that Imu doesn't have a long time here. I think he's limited. He can't be too far away from Marijoa. So I think they're trying to put a notice that if Loki and Luffy were to fight, it could be a really good fight. It could be like maybe they would have won, but they want Luffy to lose. Luffy gotta lose. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah, Nissan, 100% Luffy's gonna get low diff next chapter. Trust me, 100% no diff. Alright, no way. Was he beaten? He's been stabbed in the chest. Squeak. Okay, the ice is melting because he's knocked out. You get it? It's connected to the power. Okay. Hey, look, wow. The ice started to melt. Princess Shuri. Brook, my guy. Wassalam Anis ibn Mendes. It's been a while, my brother. It's been a while. Alright, Juma Mubarak. Alright, so we're here. We go to the next page. Luffy's like, what just happened? Whoosh. Oh, wait. So he's still got the fire on him. So, look, the fire is still on him. That looks very annoying. It's like a Matsuru, but it's not really. It's not burning him. It's just like a homing missile. A target, per se. My guy got tagged in it. And he does another stigma. But wait, it says ring. I guess it's making that sound. Like a bell sound. It looks like a bell, doesn't it? I swear that looks like a bell. Guys, am I tripping here? And it makes a sound ring. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh no! Oh shit! What's happening here? He's doing some freaking wave, seismic wave, and he's going. I can feel it from here. It was getting to me. That's why the waves, yeah, affecting the surroundings. And instantly, Luffy just says, "Forget it. I'm just taking my clothes off." But does it get off him? Oh yeah, it does. Oh, that's smart. Luffy ain't stupid, man. He's like, shit, I can't get rid of it. Let me just get rid of my clothes. Okay, so he leaps out the way. Oh shit! He would have been cooked. Look, if Luffy didn't do that, he would have been cooked. Shit, Luffy's so quick on his feet. But guys, we have to remember that Imu fought Joy Boy 800 years ago, right? And he fought Nika 800 years ago. He probably knows how to fight Nika very well compared to Luffy. Luffy's like in a disadvantage here. Anyways, we move past that fight. I like what Oda's doing. He's trying to long it out. He's trying to show us the whole the battlefield. He's not just gonna tunnel on Imu vs Luffy. We're gonna see what's happening around the whole Elbaf. Anyways, Sea Cloud Port, West Village. School Library, Branch, West Village, Harbor. Okay, Zoro's location. Look who it is. One of the three demons. A straw hat. Okay, so there's Diddy. Saint Diddy's there. Weren't you just at the village? What you doing here? Looking for a beating? Okay, so they're all powered up. You can see the ring behind them. So they're all powered up by Imu. You bastards! Ruined our reunion feast without our friends. We're our friends. Oh, sorry about that. We're just here to pick up 10 or 20 kids at most. You know how it is. My associates should be bringing them over from the village any minute now. Then we'll be out of your hair. He's such a freaking prick. Is that so? Zoro's like, I didn't get enough action this time round. Is that so? What a coincidence. One of my associates is also swinging by the village, but I don't think your guy will be the guy one coming back. Oh, because he's referring to Sanji, right? So is this Zoro glazing my boy Sanji? Like, I know I take the piss out of Sanji, Tenanji at this point with Loki and everyone, right? But I can't lie, when Zoro puts respect on Sanji, you gotta respect that. Oh, may I ask why? Cause he'll be dead. Okay. You really have no idea just how awesome we are right now. Boom! My guy because all of his moves are cracked out. It's double in it. Everything's double. Look at the freaking thorns. There's another thorn at this point. It's like a club. Bloody hell. Yeah, Nissan. Even look, I can't lie. We all know. I kind of got spoiled. I know what Sanji gets a huge level up here, so. You have to glaze him. Alright, so bloody hell, this is going to be a good fight. Look, if our Straw Hats still manages to murk out these Celestial Dragons with their power-ups, I can't lie, we have to hands down say that the Straw Hats right now are probably strong in the big, because right now it's still debatable. Was Kaido was Straw Hats isn't really a fair fight, because it was a gank. We had the whole Scabbards, we had help from Yamato, we had help from Momonosuke, you had help all around the place. You had Marco dropping in, you know, you had ex-Drake, you know, trying to betray the gang. So Kaido's gang got literally, like, they got ganked. It was a raid. It was literally an Onigashima raid. So comparing the Straw Hats to Kaido's, yeah, you can't say they're stronger. Straw Hats right now are not stronger than Kaido's crew. That's how I see it. Same thing with Big Mom's crew, right? Big Mom's crew wasn't even a fight. These guys had to leg it. Okay, look, they didn't have gear 5. I get that, but come on. And then yeah, the only time we can say yeah after gear 5 we can give them props is they managed to get away from the Gorosei. And obviously they didn't fight, you know, they didn't want to go all out, but are you guys forgetting that my guy Luffy, he literally sent one of them, he yeeted one of them out of the picture. He literally sent one of them back. He got sent back. And now you can say, yo, they had Emeth, they had Jory and Broggy, they got saved. Look, I get it. The Straw Hats are not there yet, But I think slowly and surely they're getting stronger and stronger. Like right now, every time they fought these opponents, they're getting stronger. And if they manage to hold their own against the powered up celestial dragons, I can't lie, man. I think they're one of the strongest Yonkos out there. They might be second. I don't know, because right now we've got Shanks and Blackbeard. I think they're stronger than Blackbeard's crew. Can't even lie. I don't think Blackbeard's crew is strong. They're just sneaky. Blackbeard's crew is just sneaky. That's how I see it. Anyways, in the West Village, rain pours, school, tree roots, West Village. As if a hole was torn in the sky. I'm starting to grasp the situation. Problem 1. A monster bigger than any giant is trying to kidnap the kids. Sanji's he's trying to oral farm here. My guy's trying to oral farm. What are you doing, my guy? Get to it, man. He's trying to light up a cig, man. Yeah, man, I can see what's going on here. Don't worry, I got time for another puff. My guy, he's gonna know. I know he's gonna do something and sort shit out. I can tell. This is his moment. This is the Sanji moment. You know, we all thought Elbaf's gonna be freaking Usopp's moment. I guess he kind of did have his moment, man. Kind of because of him, Imu's there. But this is Sanji's moment. He's gonna get his freaking conquerors. Oh shit, that's a pain to deal with. Oh my God, Zaza looking crazy up in there. Their mothers are crying their eyes out. You know, my guy. You know, my guy is such a freaking simp. The first thing he did is to forget the kids, man. He went straight to the mothers. I can't let a woman cry. I can't let a mama cry like that. I can't stand the sight of it. But I can't save the brats myself because of problem 2. That monster is a woman and I can't kick it. What the frick, Sanji? What are you doing? That's another pain to deal with. Hey, can't lie, man. This is some crazy artwork. Oda's been doing really well. Wow. Okay. And the warriors won't stop at anything until the kids are safe. Alright, alright. Let's see what happens. Ripley! Damn it, leave him alone! Koyon! Mommy! I'm sorry, I got caught again. Well, you know, I got caught again. I got caught again. I'm such a useless giant. Then there's problem 3. My guy's puffing that cig and he's trying to do this analytical brainstorming. What am I gonna do? Got all these problems. This is, come on, this is oral farming. He's trying to oral farm. He knows he's gonna sort shit out. And there's problem 3. Whilst I can't stand to see a woman cry, it's okay. It's okay if I don't join the fight because I know. Nah, what are you doing? I thought you were gonna cook here, man. What's going on? If I don't join the fight because I know what? What are you saying, my guy? Oh no. He done it. He done it. The cause of all of this is really you. Okay, yeah, he's smart. He said Bun going after Zaza, cause forget smoking the Zaza pack. I'm gonna go with the Killingham. I'm gonna go for the Killingham pack. He's doing it. He's smart. He's smart. Even if the giant lose sight of you, you can't outrun me. Good grief, you really are tough. I'm ending this here, you fool. There is a big difference between the tough and immortal. There's no way you can beat me. Your assessment is right though. If I were out of commission, my ability would dissipate. He's so confident. It's like, yo, you can't beat me, so I can tell you this shit. Okay, so what happens next? This is definitely Sanji's moment. So go ahead and try. Let's see if you can take out the rain god. Onwards, rain god. Take those brat away. How terrifying. I know your weakness. Oh, how interesting. Oh, so you're saying you can use Conqueror's Haki? Go ahead and kill me. Now, remember, it's not just Conqueror's Haki. You have to do something special with that shit. Yeah? But this is, like, he needs, Conqueror's is the baseline. Is the base. Oh, shit. This is, okay, is that it? No. We're going to see him with Conqueror's. Your captain is one of the 4 emperors. You should be meticulous if you intend... Oh, this is a flashback to Gabon. You should be meticulous if you intend to have his back. My bad. Hey, old man, what about me? Do I really not have Conqueror's Haki? Oh, shit. This is going to be... I want to see what happens because we don't know what he says afterwards. You have... Okay, he confirms it. You have... Oh, shit. You have the traits of the one who might. Really? But somehow, I get the impression you burden yourself with painful uncertainty. For it to manifest, one must be a king. A king? Luffy. Oh my god. Alright, let's stop there because we kind of finished with Sanji moment here. Look, I've been shitting on Sanji for a while now. I know I've been taking the piss. Been calling him 5 Anji, 6 Anji. Recently been calling him 10 Anji. I'm sorry, look. I take it back. All these Sanji fans, I'm sorry, alright? He needs some respect put on his name. Alright? Just give them respect. The reason and even though I've been taking the piss out of Sanji, I'll be honest with you. I genuinely believe in him. I believe in Sanji because we saw his potential against Queen. We saw what he could do. And we know why. We know why he is limiting himself. He has a psychological baggage. My boy Sanji, let's be honest, he had one of the worst upbringings out there. Yeah, he had the worst upbringing. My boy had to watch himself get bullied non-stop. He was the only normal one out there compared to his siblings. All his siblings are freaking psychopaths because they're genetically weirdos, right? And then he had to watch the one person he loves die in front of his eyes because of some sickness, helpless to do anything. He just wanted to cook some food for her, and even that, man, he was like, and she just ate that shit even though it was bad. Yeah, so he had the very sad upbringing. And then after that, once he finally got away, his mentor, father figure, technically it wasn't father figure at that time, but he ate his own leg. Come on, you know, he had to watch that guy eat his own leg. I'm just trying to put a perspective on Sanji here. He doesn't want to be like his family. He doesn't want to be like his dad. And the term to be king, when he, in his mind as growing up, when he thinks of king, he thinks of judge, king judge. To be a person that wants to be strong, to wants ambition, he can't help thinking about his father. Even accepting his bloodline, accepting who he is, and really using the power of his busted DNA. Because remember, he has some busted DNA. It's not activating the more he starts using the suit. Yeah, he's afraid he's gonna be like his siblings. And once he let go of that fear, and once he starts accepting, wait a minute, he can be a king, but not like King Judge, but a different type of king, a better king. Yeah, a king in his own way. Then maybe, yeah, I think, yeah, that's when we're gonna see Sanji for what he's supposed to be. The wings, you know, that Luffy needs. But yes, I am a Zoro fanboy, alright? Can you blame me? Look, can you blame me, my guy, for being a Zoro fanboy? Look, we got one guy, yeah, who literally, in front of Kuma, he's trying to save his captain. Luffy's pretty much gone. He's busted. He fought Gekko Moria, and he's out of commission. And he goes up, he faces a at that point, it's not a Shichibukai, the 7 warlords. He faces him and said, please, you can't, it's not his time to go yet. And mind you, Zoro's already injured. He's just healing from his injuries. Yeah. And he just says, don't worry, I'll take all the pain. He says, oh, if you can take the pain on Luffy, I'll take it. And Luffy remember, he has rubber body. Luffy, with every punch Luffy took, yeah, and he absorbed, it's not necessarily going to impact Luffy. Yeah, Luffy takes it, and bro, I can't explain to you how OP Zoro is. My boy, he takes all that damage. I guess it was a bit of it, then he took all of it at one go, but he takes all of the damage Luffy took in his fight, and he just stands there in the end, and and then Sanji asks what happened, and he's like, nothing. What do you mean I can't be a Zoro fanboy? What do you mean? How can I not be a Zoro fanboy, man? Forget about Luffy. Zoro's the main. For me, Zoro's the MC. I'm sorry I'm getting so passionate, and I'm basically I'm jerking him off at this point because it's that good. I don't think anyone understands Zoro. If it wasn't for Luffy, I think Zoro would be one of my favorite captains. He would be a captain in his own right. There should be, if Zoro wasn't, it could be an alternative dimension, alternative reality. Zoro just a pirate hunter. Yeah, imagine he sticks to that and he becomes the strongest pirate hunter and he's hunting down every pirate. Bro, I'm just telling you, I can tell you so many moments here that made me a Zoro fanboy. That's just one of the moments, yeah. Can't lie, that was one of my favorite moments. Another moment, even before that, was when he fought Arlong. When he was not fighting Arlong, he was fighting Hachi. Yeah, I still remember this. When I watched this, my mind is shattered. He's fighting Hachi. He knocked out Hachi, yeah. Then Arlong came in, and then Arlong realized this guy is not a joke. Then he ripped off his bandage and he saw the cut, and he realized, what is this monster? Because he saw the cut that he got from Mihawk, and he said, what the frick? How is he moving the way he's moving? It's not possible. It's not possible. He doesn't have a devil fruit. He's just a human being. He's just a normal person. At this point, he didn't even know how to control Haki. No. I don't want to like look. No, what does Sanji do, yeah, that can make me a Sanji fanboy? Well, give me one thing apart from the thing he did with Queen. Like, I give him that. Yeah, Queen bit was actually sick. It was lit. Fine, he did a cool Kamen Rider freaking costume. He put on. He had a good moment. He beat up some dinosaurs. All right, give me some good moments, Sanji moments. I can say, yo, actually Sanji, yeah, he's a good. He's just a player, man. My guy Sanji, I love the guy. He got that little Mademoiselle, you know. He got Vivi, like French playboy, man. That's what he is. That's how I see him. He's cool. Bro, Sanji ain't no freaking. He can't compare the two. He's a great chef. Yeah. You have to give Sanji some credit. He's a good chef. I like the guy. I think it's essential. But I can't even. I'm gonna get hate for this, but I genuinely believe, yeah, like someone like freaking Usopp, yeah. I genuinely believe Usopp had some cool moments that I can remember, and it went down in history. When Usopp literally, he had like, you know, the moment, I know is kind of overdone now, but when Usopp, when he activated his observational haki for the first time. And you put down, what's that name? What's that little girl name again? I forgot her name. Oh, what's her name, man? You guys know who I'm talking about, right? The one who makes people into toys. When he knocked her out, yeah, by doing that, how far was he? When he did that sniping shot, boom! He just shot. He made her. He's because of him. The plan worked. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Prince. Oh, okay, yeah. Shout out to chat. Okay, look, Sanji had Mr. Prince. Yeah, he had this Mr. Prince moment in Arabasta. Yeah. I can go. Yeah, I can give him that. But to be honest, it's on and off with him. He has his moments. That was the only bit. I think Usopp had a better moments. Usopp had moment when he became God Usopp. Usopp even had a moment when he was on a ship, and somehow, yeah, from miles away, he shot down a freaking marine ship with just one shot of the cannon. Usopp, man, had a Soga King moment, man. He came in a Soga King, he burned down the flag. He's like, what do you mean? Usopp had more moments. I'm just telling you guys. Look, look, another moment, yeah, like that I can remember that the Straw Hats had, yeah. I give it to Jinbei. Jinbei's moment against Big Mom. When Jinbei literally looked at Big Mom, yeah, and she basically said, like she tried to basically say, life, like stay your life, yeah. He just looked at her and said, I'm not scared of you. I'm gonna be freaking the helmsman of the king, the pirate king. Come on, where does Sanji have that moment like that? Sanji's best moment is shielding his crewmates from God NL landing Skypiea. Yeah, you know, okay, you know, Sanji is he's strong. He's a good protector. He's a white knight in a shining armor. That's how I can describe Sanji as. But I can't give him like, can't give him like, in my head I'm like, yeah, it's not like one moment I can say this really made me jump out of my seat and say, yo, what the frick's going on, Sanji, my guy. I never had that, I'll be honest. I'm sorry guys, I'm Sanji fans, I'm not trying to shit on him. I do at this point, when he gets Conqueror's Haki, this will be his moment. Alright, let's continue. Let's go back to Luffy. Let's go back to Luffy was IMU, because this is like freaking crazy. Luffy just popped up his gear 5. He's like, nah, I'm not playing about now. I'm gonna sort this out. He's getting his leg ready. Look, he's got Haki on his legs. He's gonna slap him. He's gonna slap him up. He's gonna do that springy thing with his legs. He's gonna stretch that shit and do a Muay Thai kick to his face. Oh my god, look at it. He's getting ready. He truly wants to be Pirate King with all his heart. So thou hast finally revealed thyself, Joy Boy. Bruv, just stop. My guy is not Joe Boy, he's Luffy. Oh my god, this is the first time Oda done this. I don't think Oda ever done a like title card like this. During Onigashima raid, we saw a lot of title cards, but nothing like this. Look at the art style. It's even different. Luffy's gonna lose. This is the first fight, and we know Luffy's gonna lose because look, it's just stupid if he wins straight away. Luffy's gonna get busted up and he's gonna lose, but my guy Imu's gonna run out of time and he's gonna go back home. And maybe the giant kids will get kidnapped and they're gonna be in a losing stage, and they'll give like incentive. It'll be like the first story for our Straw Hats to be involved against the Celestial Dragons. That's how I see it. But Luffy is gonna lose because it makes no sense for him to win straight away. It just doesn't make sense. And we know he lost against Kaido a couple of times before he beat him. In fact, I would say he didn't even win. Like even the last third time, like when he got shot in the heart, right? I know it's a hot take, but I don't 100%. Even if he didn't get shot in the heart by the CP agent, if he didn't die and became Gear 5 Luffy, he would have lost. You're telling me Luffy would have beat Kaido? Kaido wasn't even trying. He didn't show his last final dragon form. He didn't do anything. Kaido didn't. Basically, he was basically trolling. He was drunk. He was drunk top, and he was just having a good time. He was there. Come on. Kaido would have slapped him up if Luffy didn't turn Gear 5. That was just plot convenience. He had to turn Gear 5 to win. Anyways, my guy Luffy's like, just like he did against Kaido when he said, "Who are you?" and he said, "No, I'm just Luffy. I don't know what you're talking about." And Luffy's like, don't go calling me whatever you want. The name's Luffy, the man who's gonna be king of the pirates. Oh shit, this is sick. Who truly has the qualities of a king? Special cover and cover spread next issue to celebrate the 29th anniversary. Oh my god, next week's gonna be peak. I can't even lie. This looks... Hey, chat. You have to let me know. Come on, One Piece is getting to a generational level right now. If you are missing One Piece, I feel so bad for those who could not make it this year, and you know, God bless their souls. Because One Piece, I can't lie, next chapter is gonna be a proper fight, and then I think we got how many more chapters left? We're at 1,187, right? We got around, I would say 2-3 more years. That's what I heard, yeah. And let's say my guy Oda, he does. I have to calculate this shit right now. Let's say he does 3 times 12, because he does 3 chapters in a month. 36 chapters. So I would say 100 more chapters, or 110 more chapters, yeah. If it's 3 more years, because he does 36 chapters a year. So you got around 110 more chapters. So maybe he might end it in, because a lot of people say he's gonna end it in some unique number. I don't buy that shit. I think he's gonna end it when it's gonna end. People say he's gonna end it in like 1,256, because that's 56 means Gomu Gomu. I don't know, bullshit, some silliness like that. It could happen. Imagine it does. That'd be mental. But I don't buy it. But yeah, 100 more chapters, and then I'll tell you what we have to cover. We obviously got what Sid said. Sid, man, shout out to Sid. He's saying that we're gonna get a moon arc. Yeah, and Straw Hat's gonna go to the moon. They're gonna link up with NL, and if that happens, I wouldn't mind it actually. They got moon arc, and maybe that's a small training arc in the moon. And then they come back. But you have to remember that the race for One Piece is still happening. Shanks and even Buggy are on the way. Buggy, and you know, he kind of convinced the gang to go after the One Piece. Yeah. So the race for the One Piece is still happening. So Luffy, after this fight, like, it still has to, like, what's gonna happen now? So I think the One Piece, they probably lose. They'll probably go after the One Piece. They get to the One Piece, find out the truth, and then the final fight where IMU happens, and then Blackbeard with Luffy happens, or something happens. Blackbeard joins in because Blackbeard wants revenge for what IMU did. Right? That's one way to look forward to it. Second way, they just finalize the whole government arc before the final fight for One Piece, and Luffy goes after the One Piece right in the end of the story, which I don't know. It could happen, but I don't know. Rather the. Actually, I don't know. I don't care which way it goes. I really don't care, because I'm happy with both. Anyway, guys, let me know what you lot thought about this chapter. Let me put a poll out. I want to see what you lot wrote this chapter. Yeah. So, start a poll. Yeah. Banger chapter or nah. Yeah. So that. Yes, 10. No, can be better. I want to see what you lot thought, because I'll be honest, I think this is maybe because I'm kind of burnt. I'll be honest, I'm burnt out. I'm One Piece burnt out, bro. You know, like, you guys, look, shout out to Sid and Harrison, because I'll be honest, me and Ardell are old. Like, a lot of you guys joined this channel, start watching us quite recently. You don't know the story of Anime Balls Z. We've been doing this for like 10 years, man. I'm an unk at this point. Me and Ardell started this like when we were like 23, like right after uni, and I've been reading One Piece. I've been doing this for a long time. So it's such a blessing that Sid and Harrison joined our team, and they're doing such a great job. Yeah, I'm burnt out, and so I get burnt out. Yeah. Shout out to Siraj, because he's saying I'm burnt out with One Piece. He's supposed to come on stream, man. He didn't message me. Let me see if he messaged me on Discord. Yeah, but yeah, he's editing Baki. Okay, makes sense. But yeah, like I said, I get burnt out quite quickly. Now I got 2 kids. Ardo also got 2 kids, so it's like we're definitely unks. So the new youth and new generation, it helps a lot with Sid and Harrison, and shout out to them. But like I said, 100 more chapters after that, I don't know how I'll feel. when One Piece ends, because I've been reading One Piece since I was a kid. Like a lot of you guys are probably binged it in a couple of years. I've been literally following One Piece since I was like maybe 9 years old. Yeah, I was 8, 9 years old. It was like back in the days. It was on 4Kids and Toonami. Like in UK, we have this show, the TV channel called Toonami, and then it went to JX. I remember. Yeah, but it actually stuck with Toonami, and it was 4Kids version of it, and he had that voice in there. The Sanji was sucking a lollipop and shit, bro. That's what I started off it, man. And I was like 8, 9 years old around that time. And then I used to, it used to be like a family thing. I got siblings, and we used to all get together and we used to watch One Piece together. Even my sister, like we're all into this One Piece. We used to One Piece and Naruto. We were all watching it together, and even Bleach and one more thing, Dragon Ball. I was watching that, Dragon Ball Z. All on TV. It was before like the computer era. Yeah, it was the TV era. And then we finally got PC, and then I wanted to watch Naruto. Naruto finished, and I started reading it. I started watching it in dub. I'm sorry, in Japanese sub, because the dub wasn't caught up. And then that's how I transitioned. I was like around 12, 13 around that time when I started doing that. And I was a loner kid, man. I used to watch animes I was like one of those kids. Anime was kind of odd back when I was at school. So it is a whole journey, man. You guys don't understand, man. You guys don't understand. I'm growing up with anime. I'm literally growing up with One Piece. So it's kind of sad watching it end. For me, it's like a routine, you know. So when it ends, I'm gonna feel kind of awkward, kind of weird. What's going on? I don't know. I need to replace it with something. But when Naruto ended, it really hit me. I think that's when I really got hit. When Naruto and Bleach ended. Oh, when Dragon Ball Z ended, I freaking cried, man. But then GT came. But GT had an ending moment too, and it got me. But when something ends, I don't know how to deal with that shit, to be honest. I know it sounds weird, but it's just what it is. I think a long time ago I did a skit with Ardal about how you are when you're ending. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find our old skit, yeah? And yeah, I know I'm digressing, but I don't know, because One Piece is so good. I'm feeling quite nostalgic, yeah? I want to see if I can find some of my old skits when me and Ardal first started off. And I think I did a skit where I was like, "Oh, when anime ends, this is what when you finish reading a manga and how you are." Let me see if I can find it. Let me see, guys. I want to show you guys. Damn, we had another channel, guys. We had multiple channels, and we used to do skits on our main channel, me and Ardal. And one of the channels we had was called ABD Nation, and another one was called Mo and Seth. But yeah, a lot of you lot don't know about this, but yeah, that's what happened. We used to have these. I'm trying to find that skit. I'm getting quite nostalgic. Damn, man, I hate the fact that One Piece is ending, but yeah, it's making me sad. 10 tap of there it is. There it is. Let me see if I can access this. Let me see. Does it work? Oh shit, it does. That's crazy. Okay. Oh no, this is the old school tune. Wait. Oh shit. This is so old. This is the old okay, yeah. Hey yo man, I'm starting the anime.
No man, I can't
Hurry
watch
up.
this. What am I doing?
Yo,
Myself?
Yusufi, I'm ready.
Oh no. I wanted to just do one skit, but now I'm gonna get the
What the? Yeah, so we say chat, let me answer your question. Okay, go ahead, John.
Yeah, I like that healthy
What do you
stuff,
think,
so I got the cash.
why Oda's still not letting Luffy know about Garp? Oh, can I be honest? I don't think Luffy's the type of guy to save Garp. Yeah, like I get with Ace, because remember he went all out to save Ace, but he did. We don't want another version of a big war, you know. So, and remember when Luffy found out about Ace, I mean Ace was right before he was executed. It wasn't that when he was captured. It was right before he got executed. It goes against the plot line, and we don't. Maybe he doesn't want us to question, because if he doesn't, he knows about it, and he said, "Don't worry, Garp will handle himself," right? And maybe he doesn't want us to feel like judge Luffy's character. Like he doesn't want to address that. I don't think he should. I don't want another arc where Luffy goes and saves Garp. I want Kobe to do that. Yeah, man. I was skinny back then. Yeah, I was, man. I think he's so corny. I want to see the skit where basically when anime ends, like when you finish watching anime, that's how I feel. Where is it gone?
Because everything is shit in this English dub. 4Kids animation skin.
I'm gonna binge his videos later, man. But bro, what the frick? When I watch this, it makes me sad. Look, 9 years ago. That's crazy, right? But barely any views. We put this in private, but barely any views. But anyway, guys, man, this is one of my first animes was either Seraph of the. Oh my god, and Origami. Those two were banging. Shout out Nightshade. I used to love those two. I can't lie, Origami, man. It has a special place in my heart, man. And Seraph of the End too. It was around 2015 to 16 time when I remember binging it. I remember seeing One Piece for the first time in Adult Swim. Yeah. But I used to watch One Piece is way before those. Like, it's my oldest anime. What do you think? Okay, no, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it for this stream. I got a bit nostalgic. Yeah, man. Make sure to watch our videos. We're gonna post it today, and I'm gonna do another stream next week, maybe Friday or Saturday. Keep tuned. All right, with that, I'll catch you lot next time. Safe. Peace.